Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Forbidden Land podcast. I have a very interesting episode for today. This is a bit of an impromptu episode that'll come out before the Friday episode. And I wanted to show off some content I've been finding on TikTok lately. This stuff is truly interesting, and I don't know how to feel about it. It makes me almost patriotic, which I don't know if I should really be saying that at a time like this, but it makes me feel patriotic watching some of this content. And that would be British food. British food. Now, look, we all know about the classic English breakfast type of food where it's a big fat ass sausage and some fucking like ham and whatever else beans, and then like white bread that they don't even bother toasting. But they call it toast anyways. We all know what I'm talking about with that. But there's a whole different sector of British food here. Oh yeah, here, let's get the split cam going. Oh yeah. This is called professionalism right here. There's a whole different league of British cuisine. And that is something called a takeaway. Now in America we would call that a takeout. Or takeout food, or we would just say we're going to go pick it up to go. But they don't roll like that in the UK. They roll a little differently than us. They call them takeouts, and God forbid it's foreign food, because then they just straight up call it, well, I'm going to get a Chinese. Like, I'm just going to go get a Chinese. In America, that would sound insane. But that's just how they roll there. And so I have this one creator's videos that I want to go through, and I want to analyze the food and just talk about how horrific some of this is. And then I'll tell you what my British correspondent told me, specifically my Scottish correspondent, because this girl is Scottish. And a lot of this food is primarily just found in Scotland, it seems, or at least one of them is. And I'll let you know what he said. But, yeah, let's just get right into it. So, here's our first video. Oh, great. So this one's a Chinese takeaway. Tonight we got a Peggy Chang's. Oh my god.
Dinner tonight we have a Peggy Chang's, but I forgot to order prawn crackers, so I've made Connor drive to a different Chinese and get prawn crackers. Because Peggy Chang's is too far to go to, so.
Okay. You might be wondering to yourself, what is a prawn cracker? And I was wondering that exact same thing. Whenever I go to get Chinese food, I'll get some chicken, probably get some crab rangoons, all that kind of stuff. You can argue if that's Chinese or not. But I've never heard of a prawn cracker. Apparently this is what a prawn cracker is. It's this like thin cracker, I guess sometimes it can be thick, that they use to, I guess, scoop up the Chinese food. Oh wow. How to fry prawn crackers at home in 2 minutes. Yeah, these are like a exclusively British Chinese thing where they just use these, I guess, to scoop up the food. That's the only way I've ever seen it be used, is to scoop up food. So I don't know. It just seems so weird. Aren't they? They just seem like they're flavorless, seasonless crackers that are not necessary to the meal. And to go to another Chinese place to get prawn crackers is crazy, especially when you're about to see what they got. It's really not necessary. Let me just preface by saying these videos are the way that my brain thinks when I'm starving. You know when you eat with your eyes, when you go to somewhere and you order way too much food? This is probably just a fat person thing, which I'm big, so this might just be a fat kind of thing if you can relate to that. But you know when you go somewhere and you're like, oh man, I'm so hungry, and you're like, can I get this and this and this? And then you get to eating, like, you're like halfway through it, and you're like, man, why did I order this much food? Why did I do this to myself? That's exactly how this feels to me. It feels like they just get everything that they would like, that they can possibly think of, and just roll like that. And it doesn't seem, there's no way this is healthy. And there's going to also be another common theme in these videos, but when we get to that, I'll explain it.
Salt and chili chips.
Salt and chili chips.
They do the best. I'm not joking. Best salt and chili chips. Salt and chili chicken.
I don't understand.
Chips.
Are salt and chili chips just fries with peppers in it? With chilies?
They do the best. I'm not joking. Best salt and chili chips.
Okay. Salt and chili chicken? Salt and chili chicken? Here's the just plain fried chicken with, you know, I guess salt on it.
Salt and chili chicken. Wasn't fancying a spice bag today. I wanted separate portions.
Now, for the American audience, I actually do kind of know what a spice bag is. It's something you pretty much order when you're drunk. It's just a bunch of, like, spiced foods, like fries and chicken and all that stuff. Similar to what she has here. I think it comes with, like, a bunch of sauces and everything, like curry sauce and stuff like that. It's like drunk people food. It's like ordering Taco Bell at 3 a.m.
Just had to phone Connor. This is a tub of what was meant to be chips, chicken balls and curry sauce, but they've gave him rice, chicken balls and curry sauce. So while he's at the other Chinese, I'm told to order on 12 chips.
But honestly, I've seen worse things in the US, I'll be honest. This is going to be less of me being like, because also no shade to her. She was born in this country. This is normal to her. Obviously, it looks bizarre to the American audience because we have completely different things here. Like, you get chicken nuggets from Wendy's, they got seasoning on them. You know, but you get chicken nuggets here, it seems that they just kind of complain, which will explain why she puts salt on her food the way that she does. But, like, I don't really, I don't want to shade her. The big bucket of curry chicken with rice, pretty standard. I feel like you could get something similar here in America. It just looks off-putting, but it's normal in this context. They put curry sauce on like everything. It's also, you got to note, curry chicken with rice from a Chinese place. I'm sure that it's possible. There's some curry dishes in Chinese, like in China, but I don't think you typically associate curry sauce with Chinese food. Like I said, this is more of a critique of British food than it is of her. She can do her own thing, but she just happens to be the subject of most of the videos I have, because she's the one that comes up on my feed the most.
We then have chicken curry, no onions,
chicken curry,
portion of fried rice.
Her accent's also, like, really interesting to listen to. Because I'm not used to this, like, flavor of Scottish.
That gives us 3 drinks. So we have a Fanta and a wee cheeky Vimto.
Fanta? What is that?
Is back with...
Is what I want to know.
And a wee cheeky Vimto.
Huh? Lavithi. Oh my god. Oh, love the taste? Oh, Lavithi. Goddamn moron. Love the taste or your money back. Vimto. I don't even know what that is.
Connor is back with
that again.
Onions, portion of fried rice. That gives us 3 drinks. So we have a Fanta and a wee cheeky Vimto. Connor is back with the prawn crackers and the chips. And the teeny tiny portion of prawn crackers.
That's tiny? That seems like enough crackers to me.
How much was this?
$5.20, I only had a fiver.
What'd you do?
Just let me out.
Like you're 23. You know what? It's a Saturday. I'm going to treat myself. Full portion of rice. Do you want some? You can have some as honours. See if people can see the amount of salt he's just put on his Chinese, so it's not just me getting the hate. I told Connie I couldn't share my chips to buy chips.
Oh my god, I just realized she's picking the food out to avoid the veggies. Oh my god. I just realized that. She's like picking the peppers. She's like picking the food out so she doesn't get any of the peppers. Why wouldn't you want to eat those? I was a very picky eater until fairly recent, so I guess I kind of get it, but also like try them, you know? They're not bad. The only reason why I even started eating peppers and stuff like that is because I got sick of picking them out of my food. I just got sick of it. Like whenever I accidentally eat it, I just ignore it. And I had to get used to that for a really long time.
Look at the portion.
Don't give it enough fries.
Wait, you're please show them your thing of rice.
Jesus.
Do you want some jelly chips?
No.
No.
Thank you. I don't. There's chicken balls in there, by the way.
He has a full portion of chicken curry. What, 4 or 5 chicken balls, fried rice, plain chips, and 2 portions of rice.
Oh, yeah.
Salt.
This is horrific.
There's this new thing that I keep getting.
If you can see like piles of salt on your food like that, there's too much salt. That's so much.
I want comments on saying that I'm not putting salt on my actual dinner, I'm putting it on my worktop. Why would I put salt over my worktop? I would have to then clean it up.
And there's more. Oh.
Yum.
Oh. The British palate, man. They're yearning for flavor. England, do something. They're yearning for flavor. Here, let me see if I can show all my seasonings without like doxing myself. Let me see if I can angle my other camera.
I have this.
Hold on. See if I can angle my other camera to show off my amazing little spice rack I've got over here from behind. Yeah, I can sort of show it, but it'll be kind of busted. Okay. This right here behind my computer monitor, ignore all the mess in the back. We've had some electrical problems. Yeah, so this shelf right here is all of my seasonings. So I've got like every Kinder seasoning you can imagine. I've got a pepper grinder, I've got garlic powder, I've got Italian seasoning, I've got steak seasoning, I've got that pre-pack like hamburger seasoning. Hamburger. I've got a ton of seasonings, a bunch of salt and pepper and garlic mixes, bunch of steak seasonings, chicken seasonings, fish seasonings, fajita seasonings, like all this stuff. England, get it together. Oh my God. The people yearn for some damn flavor in their lives. Like, come on. England, you gotta you gotta do something about this. They're yearning for flavor. She's dumping like full pallets worth of salt on her fucking rice, bro. Now, here's the other thing about British food that I've noticed, is that it is like unbelievably weird. It does not follow any kind of like traditional style or anything like that. British food straight up, like British interpretations of foreign food is so strange. I've never been able to purchase steak fries from a Chinese place. Even the most American Chinese place, Panda Express, they don't have that. And when I talk about American Chinese places, I'm not talking about Panda Express. I'm talking about like those like hole in the wall Chinese places you see like next to grocery store strips. Like those places have pretty banging Chinese food. The whole fucking shop is ran by Chinese people. Like I trust that. I don't know why I'm doing this camera thing, by the way. But it's just the British cuisine. An idea of like what is foreign food is so crazy to me. Here, let's move on to another one. I don't want to harp on this one for this long. Let's not do another Chinese one. Let's do a normal. Let's do a chippy. I guess a chippy is just food where chips, aka fries, are far more prominent than usual. And you know, I mean, I guess that's cool. I'm not going to criticize the concept of a chippy. It's what's in the chippy that definitely gets me a little bit. Here, let me swap my camera back. I don't want to keep standing like this. Even though I need the steps. Here, let me swap my camera back. All right. So here we have a chippy.
Gonna have a wee chippy.
A wee chippy? A wee just means
I'll
small.
show you what we got. So I think this is mine. I got a pizza crunch supper. Yum.
Now, what is a pizza crunch?
This every time, but everybody always asks. A pizza crunch is a fried pizza in butter. So Connor got.
Now, I had to ask somebody about this because I was appalled. I was shocked and appalled that there is something called a pizza crunch, and it's just a deep fried pizza. My Scottish correspondent said, we have lots of deep fried food because the Italians moved to the UK in the early 1800s and set up fish and chip shops to capitalize on the British love of fatty foods like potatoes, while taking advantage of the cheap cost of beer and fish. Also, deep frying food just makes it better, especially if you're shit-faced, which we usually are. So that's what a pizza crunch is. Somebody else said, I think the pizza crunch is a deep fried pizza, and honestly, it's pretty good. Chippies, fries, places that are open late night for drunks sell them. So yeah, the Scottish are very much known for frying foods, and that is why they have a carnival dish as like a regular thing up there.
Half a chicken leg supper.
There's no way like any of this is actually healthy, right?
I can actually see the inside of a chicken. Okay, so you want some vinegar.
Oof.
Connor has tomato sauce with his. I'm just going to give him this through so he can do it. He also has a piece of bread and butter.
Now, hold the phone. I have seen this in so many other people's videos too. It's not just her. Why is that a thing? Putting raw butter on a plain untoasted piece of white bread. Why is that a thing? That is so nasty. And also really bad for you. Like, there's a bunch of other stuff on these plates that's bad for you, but that's really bad for you. Just full fat ass butter on a piece of plain white bread, and then like fries, a shitload of them. And then in her case, a fucking deep fried pizza. Oof.
Chip piece. Now let's do mine. If you know me,
They also,
by now,
I love how
literally
British takeaway shops package food like it's a prison meal.
smother this in vinegar. So vinegar on the chips.
I've never understood the obsession with putting
pizza.
vinegar on
And then
everything. And
salt
also putting it all over the pizza crunch too is a bit insane.
on the pizza.
Like if you go to Five Guys,
and I always
right?
have brim sauce with mine.
Okay. If you go to Five Guys, you just put malt vinegar on the fries, I would assume, not also on the burger, right? Unless you do. Maybe I'm just not on game right now. Maybe someone needs to put me on game. I would love to try these British cuisines. Also, she just pulled out something called HP brown sauce, which I've heard from many British people is shit. Like, literally sucks. It's awful, apparently. Oh, it even looks gross. And she like slathers it on there, man. Look, she goes into like a flow state. She's hitting that flow state right now.
I will.
Dude, she like locked in.
We'll take this through because that's not enough for me. I also have a piece of bread and butter to make a wee chip piece. So yeah, this I completely
I don't know what
a
that
piece
means.
of bread and butter to make a wee chip piece.
A wee chip piece. Oh man, the British mind really does shock me, I guess.
So yeah, this is I completely forgot. We also got a portion of fritters. So we got
Fritters!
fritters. I actually never really ate fritters until I met Connor. They're just like big discs of deep fried potato.
So it's just a big hash brown. But like I would assume fluffier and not as shredded. Huh.
I'm actually just going to put mine in my piece. So vinegar, both sides.
What? Oh. Why do you have to put the salt and vinegar on everything? That's what I don't understand. Like, it's already a lot of deep fried food and everything, pretty high in sodium. Why do you have to put the vinegar and the salt on literally everything? That's what I don't understand.
Some salt.
Seems like it's too much.
Both sides. Put it in my piece. Brown sauce. And
She
just
put brown sauce all over it too. Oh. Oh my god. Jeez, man. All right, let's see if I can pull up a different one because that was so gross. What is HP brown sauce? HP sauce is often called brown sauce. Is a tangy, spicy, sweet, and savory British condiment made from a secret blend of vinegar, tomatoes, dates, molasses, and spices. Woo! Famously associated with bacon sandwiches, fries, and a full English breakfast. It's named after the House of Parliament. Oh, man. So it's tangy, sweet, and spicy. And savory? Ew, dude. For breakfast, you can drizzle it over bacon sandwiches, eggs, sausages, and beans. Lunch and dinner, you can put it on fries, meat pies, burgers, grilled meats, and cheese on toast. Used as an ingredient in casserole stews and to flavor meatloaf. Oh my god, bro. Just use barbecue sauce. Do they even sell this stuff in America? I wonder. Do they sell this in America? Oh, it seems so. They might sell it in like Publix and stuff like that. There's actually something that they drink in one of these videos where we ended up finding it at our grocery store and buying it. So she started going on like a diet, I guess. And she did like a celebrating 2 weeks now without eating a takeaway. So let's watch.
Have done over 2 weeks now without a takeaway, so to celebrate we have a takeaway. So we got a Black Rooster. I'm slightly joking because every single fireworks night since we met we've had a Black Rooster, so even though we're on a deficit we're still going to get it. It is within our deficit though, but so excited for this. I don't think we've had a Black Rooster in months.
Before we move on, butter pecan latte with brown butter cookie cold foam. Yum.
So totally forgot something to have. Normally I get two sides, but I've only got one. So Connor got onion rings.
Small ass
Peri
portion of onion
salted
rings.
chips.
What is peri
More
salted?
peri salted.
Peri salted chips? What is that? What was that? I'm gonna really need this room to stop making noise. I just heard like a along the wall. Ugh. This room gives me the heebie-jeebies. This is the garage. We have heard the dog barking in here before, and then looked over, and the dog is laying on the couch, like asleep. So this room's got some weird shit in here, man. The guy that used to sit in here on his computer at this desk behind me, used to literally see shit in the corner of his eye. So maybe me talking about it right now will actually invoke it to happen. And I really hope not. Anyway, Perry salted chips are fries that are seasoned with spicy peri peri salt blend. Well, then what's a peri peri salt blend? It's spicy, zesty seasoning featuring African bird's eye chili, paprika, garlic, and salt, often with oregano, lemon, onion, and other peppers. Ooh, that actually sounds kind of good. Ooh, I kind of want to try that. That sounds kind of good. Yo, okay. Nice.
Chips, excuse the nails, I've only got these left. Big boy quesadilla. Itty bitty panini for Connor. I'm actually going to put these on
I want to know what kind of place this is.
plates. So
This is like the
Connor's
Taco
first,
Mac
as
of England.
always, we have chicken
That
panini
don't look too bad.
with it's extra mild sauce, no salad, extra cheese with mayo. We have peri
I'm assuming the no salad part just means like there's no vegetables on it.
chips, onion rings.
Sometimes they're
How many onion rings do you actually get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I always think onion rings so good until I remember it's actually
Ooh, I don't know how I'd feel about my partner smelling my onion ring before giving it to me. I think I would just let her eat it at that point.
onion in them. I used to think onion rings were potato. They're not. We have Costco mozzarella sticks. Obviously, because 2 sides isn't enough, Connor has to have 3. He's actually just asked me.
Oof. Now, one thing that fascinates me about these videos are just the accent. The salad. She also says salsa. Salsa. Yeah. Her accent like blows my mind because I just can't comprehend an accent like that. But the adding on to the sides Costco mozzarella sticks, not necessary. I mean, it's just another example of British people, not all British people, but just people in Scotland, eating with their eyes, because you really don't need the mozzarella sticks on top of that. Mozzarella, Costco mozzarella.
To not track his meal and just to put a rough amount on. So I'm gonna do that much for him because he loves it.
Jesus Christ.
And a wee can of the best stuff in the world.
Probably not what he meant. Good Lord.
Because he loves it. And a wee can of the best stuff in the world. I've not had full fat iron brew in ages. So this is Connor's. I'm going
Iron brew. How do you actually say that?
the best stuff in the world. I've not had full fat iron brew in ages.
Iron brew. Also, I hate it when people in the UK call soda full fat. It's not full fat, man. It just has calories in it. Come on. We actually, funny enough, we actually did some investigative reporting here. I tried an iron brew because they sell them at Publix in the international section. So I bought an iron brew and I tried it on ice because it said it was best served chilled. And I tried it on ice, and I gotta say, I don't think I'm buying it again. It wasn't bad. I did chug the entire glass over the course of like 30 minutes. But the reason why it took me 30 minutes is because of how hard it was to drink. The bottle of it that I got, I can't describe the flavor to you. It's too orange. It literally, it's like artificially orange. It tasted like how I imagined Lysol would taste. That's not saying that it's necessarily bad, but it doesn't taste good either. My girlfriend straight up didn't finish it. She took like maybe 5 sips and dumped it. But I was determined to drink that entire fucking soda. And I did. And it was not good. And I felt sick. It tasted like the most artificial tangerine flavor you can think of. And it was not very good. I don't know why she likes it so much. Maybe it's just the way that soda tastes over there, but it just tasted really bad. Like even Fanta doesn't taste like that. Fanta tastes like sort of like an artificial orange flavor. This was like crank it all the way. Artificial tangerine and orange flavor to the max with little sweetener. And it was full of sugar. That was the weird part. It was full of sugar, but it did not taste sweet at all. It tasted like I was just licking a fruit, but like in a really artificial way. It was really gross. I wouldn't drink it again. I think I accomplished a lot by drinking that entire Iron Brew. You know, the way that I did, but I'm not going out of my way to buy it again. Maybe to like drink it on Jesus, I didn't have to come at the mic like that. Maybe to drink it on the show, maybe just to prove that I have drank one. But I'm not doing the whole, you know, like I'm drinking this right now, and I have my coffee and my water, just most bisexual setup of all time. This is good. This tastes fine. I don't need to lick a fake orange. It's not that good of a soda.
Give this through them, wifey duties. Now mine. So I got a quesadilla. I asked for no salsa. Do we think we put salsa? They did. Connor, they put salsa on mine. You like salsa? Nope, I asked for it without. Oh well. Peri peri fries. And because I'm dishing it up, I get the bag fries.
And the Costco mozzarella sticks. Damn, that was a lot of bag fries.
Costco
Connor might have gotten
sticks.
cheated a little bit out of some fries.
And I've got the world's best tomato sauce, as I say in every video. And I will continue to say it.
Okay, it said. Okay, I was wondering this for a long time. They do indeed call it ketchup. It says tomato ketchup on the bottle. I was wondering this for a while, if they call it ketchup or not, or if they straight up do actually call it tomato sauce, which obviously in America, tomato sauce is like the shit you put in spaghetti or pasta dishes. And no, yeah, they do call it ketchup on the bottles. Just not, you know, I guess she just doesn't call it that. Yeah, I don't know the hype with the ketchup here. She really likes it apparently, but I don't understand the hype.
It annoys them, and I love annoying people. And I have a full fat Iron Brew. Oh, I'm excited for this. Not really, because mine is wrong. But whatever, hope you'll have a good Wednesday.
I think it's fine. I think sometimes you just gotta really, you know, power through it and not be so picky, because that's how I've done it. All right, let me move on to another British creator. I feel like we've stayed on her long enough. I'm going to show this really awful one that I found, and then I'm also going to show this one, which just kind of, oh, I didn't even put the other one in there of the woman being like, you've got to try this. Like, she had a very interesting British accent. I'll just play this one then. This was the last thing I saw. And I really don't know how to feel about this one. But yeah, so here's this mac and cheese and gravy dish.
So I've got a game changer, macaroni cheese with gravy. So first off, we've got some mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese from a can
There's your macaroni.
is insane. Do they sell that in America? Heinz macaroni and cheese? Do they actually sell that in America? Oh my god, they do. Oh. Ew, that's gross.
Here's your extra cheese. Give it a good stir. Add your gravy. Now first off, let's add some minted sauce.
What is mint sauce? Why are we putting mint sauce on this?
And then add your gravy. They do it down Toby Carver, you know. Mac and cheese with gravy. And there it is. Mac,
A little
cheese
gloop
and
with a side of
gravy
gleep topped
minted
with
salt.
glorp.
Add a little bit of salt.
Oof.
I hope this has
That's
changed
really
your
gross,
Saturday
man.
for the best.
That's
and
foul,
not the
even.
worse. Mmm.
Wow.
Have a good life.
Anyway, that's how I wanted to end this episode, was with that horrific concoction. Anyways, that's the fun little episode I had planned. Was just talking about British cuisine. Yeah, the Iron Brew that I tried was not very good. I'd be interested to try other British things, or just things made in a British way. I'd be interested to try that, but overall it looked pretty disgusting. Anyways, that's it. Go support us at patreon.com/forbiddenlandpod and find us on other platforms like your Samsung fridge. And I'll be back in the next episode on Friday. All right. Peace.